Okay, so good day, students. So for this second semester, you will be having your inquiries, investigation, and immersion subject. So aside from work immersion, you will be also having this kind of subject. Okay, so the practical research one and practical research two is somehow introduced in this kind of topic. So I just have to be direct to the point, or let's say I have to be succinct with my lesson because dapat direct to the point na gitaan no. So of course our topic is all about research. Okay, so as I've told you before, we are going to conduct a research. Okay, let's begin. Now, what is research class? Okay, applied research deals with solving practical problems in the real world. This also involves community issues, okay, mga community issues and problems in real world were being problematized and investigated by immersing the students, okay, immersing the students into the saman, into the field. Students are enjoying to learn more beyond what their classroom could offer them through immersion education. So, aside from work immersion, lahat ng work immersion you have because that is your real job or OJT training or on-the-job training. So, for your immersion, you will be also conducting your research. That's why it's also involved here that you will be having a research that has um, a problem about the community issues, especially nowadays or for the previous years, or I think even up to this day, we are encountering um, pandemic. Okay, next. Okay, so for your activity, you will be answering this. Okay, so I don't know if this will be clear to you. Hmm? Kani pa ansiran ni ninyo. Okay, can I see ya? Okay, you can pause this for you to answer. Well, actually, I don't think ansira ninyo. Ay na siya ansira di ay class. Ay na siya ansira. So these are just some questions that can be seen on the subject that I'm going to teach you today. Okay. Okay, now week one, brainstorming. For the topic one, brainstorming. Now, class, let me ask you, what is brainstorming? Hmm? Okay, brainstorming is used to generate as many ideas as possible around a subject matter. When evaluation is used during brainstorming and respondents judge each other ideas, okay, judge each other's ideas, this can curb the creative process. So when you're going to conduct a brainstorming, of course, um, when you're given a task by a teacher, on a certain group. So of course you have to conduct a brainstorming for you to share ideas with each other, especially if you are going to if you are seeking what could be the problem that you're going to use whenever you're going to make a research paper. So you have to use the brainstorming in order for your um co-mates or classmates to generate ideas. Next, okay, what do we do when we brainstorm? And what words pop up on your mind when you heard brainstorm? So, of course, when you do brainstorm, this is not first time for you to hear this, but you have already done this for a lot of times during activities, different subjects, of course, way back when you were still elementary and high school. Okay, now, when you're going to make a research class, of course, it's important for you to plan. Okay, it's important for you to plan the schedules of your research. Why? Because if you're not going to make a schedule, you will be confused about the capacity of the time that you have, since you have only limited time. So you have to, okay, you have to plan your schedule so that you the process of making your research will just be easy. Okay, so For your class research agenda, okay, okay, for your class research agenda, for a lot of students and professionals, research agenda allows them to focus on a short, long-term goal. So this is the research agenda. It is a formal plan. So of course, when you're going to make a research, this is a formal plan of action that summarizes specific issues, ideas, and in a subset of any field of study. So this is the example of research agenda. This is the research agenda, okay? So kani siya. This is not the research agenda ha. This is just the content. More ang content niya, no? So of course, you have here the background of the study. We have here the background of the study, background of the problem. We have also here the conceptual framework. We have also here the research hypotheses. For this is only applicable for quantitative research, okay? The research hypotheses. Next is statement of the problem. We have also here the definition of terms that is somehow can be seen at the end of the first chapter 1 of your research paper. No significance of the study, scope and limitation, so on and so forth. So daghanay kaayo siya, no? So that's why you're going, this is the content for your research. Now, how are you going to make this? Okay. Of course, you have to remember that there is always dates. Okay? Dapat naging mga date ang inyong plan. Okay? Para you are aware about your schedule on when and where are you going to accomplish this for a specific period of time. Okay? Next. So when you are going to do this, for the form, I'm going to give you the format, okay? I'm going to give you format, don't worry. So this is the example of output activity. Okay. Muna siyang output in your class when you're going to make a plan. Okay, muna siya class. Okay. Ba? 7. Sige, buhat niya. Muna na siya. The next for 8. Oh, muna na siya. 8:15. Muna yung gibuhat. Nagbuhat sila sa agenda. 8:45, what have they done? So as you can see, there are lots of schedules or time frame for them to accomplish so that they will not be having a hard time para di sila maglibog ba nga na pa dito buhaton karon no o yung anak bitaw mga klase nga kinaiya. So that's why you have to plan that. Okay, so I'm going to give you later next time the format and how are you going to give to answer the or to make a research paper. Okay, so that's all for today. Please start with your group mates na kung kinsa inyong gusto. Mag-groupings tayo ko sa inyo. Okay.